Hey guys, what is up? This is Uday here from the Vanguard team, and today we're going to be talking about what are UDFs. Now, if you haven't heard the term UDFs before and you do a math subject, any math subject whatsoever, then definitely stay tuned, okay? Now let's talk about the acronym really quickly. UDF stands for User Defined Function. Now, for those of you guys who've done methods or spesh, when we talk about function, we're not quite talking about things like f of x or stuff like that. Instead, we're talking about literal things that your CAS can do, which you can program to automate certain processes. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say, for example, that you wanted to find the distance between 2 points. So maybe something like 1,3 and minus 2,7. Hopefully, if you're a method students, you guys would know that you'd have to use your distance formula in order to calculate those things out. Now, if you were to just use your CAS in its basic default setting, there's no such program which can automate calculating the distance. Even if you had to calculate the distance, you would still have to type out the full-on formula, chuck in all of those numbers, and eventually, after a little bit of typing, you'll get your answer. But what if I told you that you can code something yourself? User-defined function. That's right, you, the user, can define your own function in your CAS calculator. The beauty of this is that even though the calculator itself is very strong, there are certain limitations which the programmers just didn't really put in. But that doesn't mean that you can't. And the distance formula is just one simple example. Imagine literally any other formula that you guys cover in methods. Stuff like finding the average value of a function or finding the area between two functions. All of these processes, which take time to not only think about, but to also type out, are things which you guys can save time on when it comes to SACs or exam 2. Now at Vanguard, we actually offer you guys a predefined list of codes, a list of UDFs, which will allow you guys to optimize your timing in SACs and exams, and ultimately give yourself that necessary time you need to check your answers and avoid rushing in the exam as well. So if you're curious about what different UDFs we offer, definitely give our services a try, and we can even chuck you in a free UDF, guys. I'll link some examples down below. Have a look at them and see how they work out for yourself. Thanks, guys.